everyone, hope you're all well and having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jen. But in today's video we created this look, and in the video I do say that I've not done my makeup in a while, and it's true, I haven't. I've not really had anywhere to go to do my makeup, but I'm going out tonight and I thought, well, the night I'm filming this, and I thought, why not film it for you all? So that is what I've done. So if you love your makeup, any of you girls and boys out there who love your makeup as much as me, please carry on watching. Hope you enjoy. If you do, please give me a massive thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, because that would mean the absolute world to me. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's get into it. So to start off with, I've done my eyebrows as you can see, and I've prepped the skin. So for the skin prep, I've used the Glow Hub Purity and Brighten Super Serum, infused with blueberry and black tea. And then I've used the Primark Glass Skin Rice Toner. And then the Primark Glass Skin Serum. And then I've used the L'Oreal Revive Lift Filler Serum, and then the L'Oreal Revive Lift Filler Water Cream. So that is the skin bit done, and obviously the eyebrows. I've done the hair, but I'll re-go over the hair once I've done my makeup. I've carved my eyebrows out with the Primark, not this one, but that one, with the Flawless Cover Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. All I can say is, if your Primark has these and you've not tried them, go try them because they are incredible. So I've not done the primers yet because I thought I'd do the primers with you all. So first of all, I'm going to use the Beauty Crop Dewy Bounce Hydrating Serum Primer. I am going out tonight, that's why I'm doing my makeup. I'm only not going, we're only going to like a little quiz at a little club we go to, but we won it last month, so it's like a monthly quiz, and Joe's kind of done the quiz, but I am actually basically doing it there. But because it's Friday night, I thought, let's get a bit more glam. So I've done that, and now I'm just using the NYX The Face Glue Gripping Primer. And I'll just literally squeeze this on the face. And I only ever put like a tiny bit on the chin, just because the rest of the primer will kind of go on the chin as well. And I also used a Primark eye cream as well, which I will show you once I have rubbed this in. I have got a towel just so I can remove any of the remaining product. But that's all getting tacky now, so I'm not used to having my eyebrows done first. Like, I'm actually looking pretty good, so I'm trying not to ruin them as much as I can. So now that that's done, I'm not doing like pore primer or anything, because obviously we're probably latest we're going to be out is like 10:30, 11. So I just thought I'd do them. And then I'm going to use the foundation, the Maybelline 30 Hour Lume Matte Foundation in 108. I've started just using the lid from my moisturiser and just squeezing a couple of pumps on. And then today I'm actually using a brush for a change. So I'm just going to pat it on with the brush, and then if I need to go over with a sponge later I will do, just to kind of make sure it's all blended in together. But I hope everyone's been okay and had a good week, and I would let you know if there's any updates, but I don't think there is at the moment, to be fair. Which is pretty boring, but I've got a couple of, not breakouts, but a few little blemishes, and as you can see, it's covered up them up perfectly. To be fair, I've not really done makeup recently, just because I've not really been anywhere or like done anything to do my makeup. So I thought I'd do it tonight and film it for you all. So I'm just gonna use my Chloe Marshmallow Sponge from Chloe Cosmetics. I think that's what it's called. I don't even think the Cocoa by Cosmetics by Chloe, but I don't think it's, I think it's called Chloe Marna now. But I do want to try and get another one of the sponges, but to be fair, I don't really think they're that cheap now. Because this brush is just the buffing brush from Real Techniques, but because of how it's shaped, it kind of flares out. So with like the flares at the edges of the brush, I'm just going around the eyebrows, and then with any remaining product on the brush, I do usually just go over the eyes with any remaining of the foundation. And then if there's any bits that I feel like need just a little bit more extra coverage, we'll just go back in with a bit more foundation, even though this foundation's beautiful anyway. Let us know, guys, about the position of this video, because I've kind of put the ring light in at a different angle in the room, so let me know how the angle looks, because if it looks not as good as my past videos, obviously I think I've only done one in here, but I will put it back to how it used to be. So that's the foundation done. I'm just gonna I'll be back in a second. Right there, guys, I am back. I just had to go and stamp in the sponge, just because I really want to pat this into the skin, and it was kind of a bit kind of dry before. Going out, I think, to be fair, the quiz usually starts at 8, so we'll probably leave here about 7, half 7, if not a bit earlier than that, just so we can set everything up. Even though I don't think there's actually that much to set up, but like to do a music round, so I'm gonna have to connect my phone up. Right, that looks okay. And then I'm going in with the Primark concealers. So I'm using this one, which is in O2 Nougat, however you want to say it. And I'll just go in this, like in the corners of the eye, and then kind of make like a concealer mustache. And then with this one, which is 01 Porcelain, I go on the forehead, down the nose, and then in like the middle to like the outer corner of the eye, then a little bit on the chin, and then I do go down the centre of my face first, just so that the concealer under the eye can kind of do its thing and have better coverage, if you know what I mean, boys and girls. And then down the centre of the nose. And then I'll just tend to squeeze the sponge, and then I'll go down the nose, like the side of the nose first, and then to the outer corner. And then just so it's all like blending in nicely, just continue down the face, just so it's not like it doesn't kind of just like start and stop. And then obviously over the eyelids, just to get a little bit more coverage. Obviously it doesn't need to be perfect tonight, but obviously I want to look good. So I'm actually gonna set like kind of in between. So I'm just using the Beauty Crop Wishery Hydrating and Dual Phase Setting Mist. It has like a slight hint of cherry to it, so it's beautiful. And then for contour, obviously I'm using the Primark foundation and contour stick in the colour Chai. And just put in a little bit, not going too far down the cheeks, but, and then with like the edge, I'm just gonna go down the sides of the nose to do a bit of nose contour. I don't do this a lot, but when I do it like good, I actually get impressed with myself. And then I use I don't know what's happened to this, but I use the Studio London by Superdrugs F005 brush. It's got like kind of like an oval sort of shape, but then obviously you'll see how easy it is to blend in. I'm pretty sure if you follow me on TikTok and any other videos I've done on here in the past, you'll see how easy this blends in. But like I feel like I'm slightly coming down with a bit of a cold. I actually woke up on Wednesday. I thought, I don't feel too good, and then like at the moment it's just like more coffee than anything. And then with the nose contour, I'll go down the sides of the nose with this. I'll use this for blending out my concealer under the eyebrows, but it's it's like flat, like a thin, like flat type brush. It just goes down the nose dead easy, just like that. And then just so everything's blended out, I do also go back in with the sponge just to make sure everything's just not annoy you when I'm gonna probably do this later on anyway, but when I've just washed my hair, I don't need makeup in it. But it is so annoying when you get little strands of hair all over your face when you're doing your makeup. But yes, I will kind of remove any hair, as much hair foundation from my hair as possible. And then now that that's done, I'm going to go in with blush. So I'm actually using this, which I've not actually used. I've used one of her blushes before, but not this one. This is a Claudia Kilsby blush in That Girl. And it's just like a sort of like peachy colour. To be fair, I don't think I've used like this sort of like colour before, but I thought why not give it a try, and to be fair, that is actually really pretty, like a really nice like peachy colour. To be fair, these actually surprised me because I've got another one called, I think it's Rouge Behaviour, and that's like a purpley colour, but on the cheeks it comes out kind of like a nice sort of like berry colour. But that blush, for first time using it, I really like that colour. And obviously, as you all know, I'm just kind of used to wearing this one, which is the With Love Cosmetics. But to say that's first time using it, I'm impressed. I like that. But I just need to over the nose because I've just realised it's not let me that well. And then just to blend them in together so it doesn't just go blush and then contour. And then I'm going to go in with this one as well, which is the P. Louise Cheek of It blush in Pixie Pink. And I wouldn't usually do two like liquid blushes, but I thought tonight, why not? And this is from, I don't know if you can get this like as it is, but it was out of when they released the bridal collection last year, I think it was now. To be fair, that's really nice. That's left like a really nice kind of shimmer on the cheek, if you can see. That's really nice. I like that. And then obviously just doing over it again with the same setting mist. I was going to do eyes first, but obviously I forgot about that. So I am going to do eyes now. So I'm going to start off with this palette, which is the Origin Palette 42 colour palette from Beauty Bay. I've not used this in a while, and yes, it is looking quite dirty, but this is what it looks like. And then just using the Real Techniques domed shadow brush, because I'm using a loose pigment, which is kind of like called white gold. I'm gonna kind of go like just a little bit cooler on the eyes. So I'm just gonna start off with these two colours at the top, and just go in the crease with these. I don't really want to do too much because I've got some lashes as well that are quite not out there, but a little bit more dramatic than I'd usually go for, but they are really nice. I think I have put them on a TikTok as well, so, but I can't remember, unfortunately, and I don't know what they're called, which is annoying. I want to say they are from Lullabelle's lashes, but I can't remember. And if they are, she's actually not doing lashes anymore. So unfortunately, you can't get them anymore, because I can't even get them anymore, which is sad. But I'm also happy for her because she's kind of doing what she wants to now. Just using this brush as well by, I don't know why I'm using that mirror when I've got this mirror, just to blend that out. And then with this brush, which is a Morphe TE201, and it's kind of like a dome brush, but it's like slightly slanted, just to like kind of like lighten the inner corners up. I'm just going in with this colour here. I don't know if you can, like, I'm trying to look, because you're actually on the back camera of my phone right now, so I can't actually see myself, but I can kind of see the reflection in my window. But I just thought I'd lighten the inner corner up just slightly, just so the pigment has got something to kind of sit on. So that's now done, even though I might just go in with the colour a bit more like brown for a minute. But this is the pigment. This is in, obviously, like I said, white gold. But it is a beautiful colour. So it just looks like this. If you can see that, I don't really want to hold it too much, because it obviously is a loose pigment, so it does. And I'm just gonna just look at that. I will be very surprised if the camera doesn't pick this up. It's just a really nice kind of like champagne gold. But with these, you can either go full on like proper glitter, or what I'm gonna do tonight is just so you can see it but not too much. Just a little shimmer. Just like that. And then I will go back in with the browns just to kind of buff it all in together. But I just wanted something like natural, and I think that is the perfect amount. and then the lashes are just lashing, or hopefully if they go on nice. So I am using the best lash glue ever, and then these applicators from Chatty Lashes, but the best lash glue ever is from Unicorn Cosmetics. If I wanted these to stay on like all night, I would usually put mascara on, but because they are quite full with these ones, I don't seem to particularly need to put mascara on. But if I was going out, I would, but because I just want to look a bit more put together tonight, I thought I don't really need mascara. So let them dry for a second. I'm just going to go in with this, but just for the powder, just to set the blush a bit. And then just so that doesn't come off too harsh. And then once these have gone a little bit more tacky, I will apply these. But I hope you're all okay anyway. Like I said, I've not really got much updates. I just wanted to come on and do a little bit of glam with you all, because like I said, I've not really done my makeup in a while, and I thought, why not come on and film it and show you all what I'm doing. These lashes are stunning. When I am going to try and film in this room, it's probably going to be next year now, because obviously we're focusing on the wedding, but we are planning to change this room into like my filming room, like makeup room. But at the moment, this room is dedicated to wedding. So at the moment, that is kind of our priority. I'm just going to let that glue kind of set and stick the lashes down. And then for the lips, I'm going to use this, which is just a Zoella, like it's an old lip oil in watermelon, just to hydrate the lips, because I've been trying to really keep on top of all my like skincare and stuff, getting ready for the wedding. And then with like these, I'll just kind of rub them in, just to help like them absorb into, like how I sink into the skin. But I'm using this, which I've not used yet, but this is the Doll Beauty She's Fine Liner in Get It Girl. It's just like a really nice brown colour. Like I said, I don't think I've used any doll apart from like the lashes. I don't think I've used any like doll beauty product before. That's going out really nicely actually. Slightly warmer, but I like it. That's the lip liner done. And then I'm using the, once again, Doll Beauty in She's Nude. It just looks like that. Just a nice, kind of like white nude lipstick. I don't use tend to use like bullet lipsticks anymore. And then just going back in with the lip liner. And then with my fingers I just blend it out. So that's the lipstick done. Even though I've already put the lip oil on, I'm just going to go in with the Rimmel Thrill Seeker Glossy Gloss in Cocoa Sugar, which is just, it's like, one, smells incredible, but leaves you, it's not sticky on your lips, it just feels like it just looks glossy and obviously not wet, like, not like sticky or anything. It's literally just a really nice glossy, like wet looking lip. But apart from that, I think that's the makeup done. Time to set. So obviously back in with the Wishery. And then I'm actually for the first time using the P. Louise Skin Forever Set Let's Lock It In Babe. Let's Lock It In Babe setting spray. Obviously once again not used this before, but it's got really nice fine spray. So it just smells fresh, to be fair, but just like that all. So I use my hairdryer, set up that all in place. And then now that that's done, I'm just gonna take my hair out. To go over again quickly. So I'm just going in with the Jordanic T-shirt powder. I think this is in Marshmallow. I don't know why I've done that and forgot about powder. If I can take it out. Go. And then just with the Trigwell puff, I'm going to just get some on this puff and then dab it onto the hand, because you don't want any of like the product gripping onto the makeup. Any of like the, if you can see like the kind of bigger lumps, you don't want them clinging onto any of like the wet makeup. And I do usually just take it down the neck just so none of the makeup transfers onto my clothes. And then I will go in with the compact side, and this is the Real Techniques powder brush. And just go over everywhere, just so everything's kind of set and not feeling tacky. But obviously there's nothing worse than like being out and your makeup feels like tacky and your hair sticks to it. And now guys, I think I'm actually done with the makeup. So I've already set it, so I don't think I'll bother doing that again, but I might, I don't know, I might do, but let's finish the hair. So guys, that is the makeup all done. Obviously it's just more of a natural glam, but I'm really happy with it and how it turned out. Obviously, if you did like this video, don't forget to give me a massive thumbs up. Also don't forget to subscribe, because that would mean the absolute world to me. And if you want me to create any other makeup look or any other video ideas that you'd like to see from me, don't forget to post them in the comments below. But apart from that guys, this is the look I created, and I had a lot of fun doing it since I've not done my makeup in a while. But thanks for sitting down with me, well, chilling with me and getting ready with me, and I will see you all next week. Bye!